These work word problems aren't too terribly difficult. There's a little bit of a trick to solving them, but once you got the trick figured out, it's not too bad. So this first one says, working alone, Tatsukan can pick 40 bushels of apples in 15 hours. Lisa can pick the same amount in 8 hours. How long would it take them if they worked together? So what we need to do is make ratios. So the first guy can pick 40 bushels in 15 hours, and then the second guy can pick the same amount, so another 40 bushels, but in 8 hours. And together, how long would it take them to pick 40 bushels? So you're picking 40 in 15, 40 in 8, 40 in how many? And then you just solve them. Now, there are multiple ways to solve an equation like that. You could add the fractions together on the left, since there's no x's in here. So you could just add those, especially with a calculator that can handle fractions. That'd be easy. Even without, you're just getting common denominators and adding the fractions together. But the other way to do it, which some of you might like better, would be to multiply by the denominators. Right? We need to multiply everything by 15, and we need to multiply everything by 8, and we need to also multiply everything by x. So if you multiply everything by the denominators to cancel out the denominators, so here the 15s will cancel. I'm left with 8x times 40. Okay, so you just multiply the whatever's left together. So 8 times x times 40. 8 times 40 would give me 320x. And then if I go to the next one, I've got 8's canceling out. So 15 times 40 is going to be 600. So I have 600x equals, over here, the x's cancel out. I've got 8 times 15 times 40, which is going to be 4,800. So now I just need to solve this equation. I've got some x's to add together here. So that's going to be 920x equals 4,800. And then just divide by 920, and that will give me the x. For these, just round your answer to the nearest hundredth. So that's going to be 5.22. So it's going to take 5.22 hours for them to pick 40 bushels together. And that's all there is to it. You set up your equation based on whatever it is. So next one, we got 40 bushels in 8 hours. So 40 in 8 plus the same amount in 12 hours. So 40 in 12. If they work together, how long would it take them? So 40 in x. And then just multiply by your denominators and solve the equation. And the rest is pretty straightforward. If you have any questions about that, make sure you ask. The other page of this one is review. So look over the review stuff, just simplifying rational equations, multiplying them, adding and subtracting them, and solving them. So if you have any questions on any of that, make sure you ask.